Okay. Are you able to see my screen, right? Yes. Okay, good. So, yeah, before we starting the testing, right? So, what is exact meaning of testing means what? Okay. So, most of the people say that testing is nothing but to find the defects. No, it's a wrong answer. Okay. Finding the defects can done by anyone, right? You can also find the defect without knowing of or knowledge of testing. Okay. Client can also find the defect. Okay. End user also find the defect, right? So what is exact meaning of testing means what? What is the exact meaning of testing? Why we are doing the testing? Any idea? Why we are doing the testing, guys? For a bugs? For a quality? What is your answer? Why we are doing the testing? The testing is done for a bugs or a quality? Yes, correct. Quality. Quality is very, very important. We are not doing the testing for what? Bugs. So don't please answer that the same thing in interview. Okay. So testing is nothing but to find the defects. No, it's not to find the defects. Okay. Why we are doing the testing means for quality purpose. For what? Quality purpose. That is one of the most important one. Okay. That's one of the interview question. Okay. When you are testing with the software, right? What is software? Okay. Again, interview question. What is software? A software is nothing but what? It's a collection of programs. You can take any software. Okay. Chat GPT is what? It's a software. Okay. You can go with any AI softwares. Okay. There are a lot of softwares will be there. So what software will do generally? What is meaning of software? Okay. The software is a what? It's a collection of what? Programs where it will takes input from the user and it will do what? Some process. Finally, it will give what? Output. As a tester, what you need to check? You need to check the output. Whether you are getting the correct output or not, you need to check. Okay, that is one of the most important one. Whatever the software you are testing, right? What you need to do? What are the output you are getting, right? That you need to validate. What is meaning of validate? Validate means what? You need to check whether you are getting the correct output or not. You need to check. Okay, that's called testing. Understanding, right? So the testing is nothing but not only finding the defects, you need to check the quality and also you need to check that output of that product or a software. Okay, that's one of the most important one. Okay, is it clear, right? So this is one of the interview question, guys. Okay, so you need to understand what is the software. Software is a collection of what? The programs where it will take the input from the user. Okay, you are giving, see, suppose you are giving the ATM card in the ATM machine. Now, what ATM machine will do? ATM machine will do some process, right? From the back end, it will do some process. And finally, what it will give? It will give them output, right? That output is very, very important for us. Okay, you need to validate that output. Is it clear? Anybody have any questions so far? Yeah. So that's one of the most important one. Drawbacks and yeah. So again, what is testing? Again, interview question. Any tested developed application, any developed application, suppose the developer will implement that application, right? Once the developed application, what we need to do? I told you right just now, we need to check whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. What is testing? We need to check that application or a software whether it is working according to what? Client requirement or not, we need to check. So client requirements are very, 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 very important here. Okay. So if you don't know the coding, not a problem. Okay. If you don't know anything about the programming knowledge, not a problem. Easily we can do the testing side. So what if you want to go for a testing side, what is required? You need to understand the requirements. Okay. If you understand the requirements, then your job is very, very easy. If you not understand the requirements, then your job is very difficult. Okay. So is it clear? So what we can say, what is testing means? The testing is nothing but to check whether your application or your software is working as per the given requirements or not. So requirements are very, very important. They will provide the requirements. Based on the requirements, you need to test the application. Okay. So try to understand, don't read. Okay. So for what purpose we are doing the testing? For quality purpose. What is testing? To check whether the application is working as per the given requirements or not. Okay. So the requirements, they will provide the requirements. Based on the requirements, you need to test your application. Okay. What is the objective of testing? How you will test your application? Ensuring the quality. Quality is what? Is very, very important. Quality. Whatever you're testing your application, right, make sure that your application is what quality or not, you need to check. And ensuring the correctness, what is called correctness, it should work always. Okay. Ensuring the robustness, what is called robustness, critical functionality also you should work. And ensuring the reliability, what is called reliability, what is meaning of reliability, anyone know? User friendly. Okay, make sure that your application is what, user friendly. Okay. And ensuring what, bug free product. So can you tell me guys, can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible? Yes or no? Can we do 100% of testing? Can we do? Can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible? Yes or no? Okay. So no one cannot do 100% of testing. It's not at all possible. Okay. Because after release, we'll still hitting some issues, right? So we cannot do what 100% of testing. Okay. So this is one of the most important objective of testing is what? Ensuring the quality, ensuring the correctness, robustness, and reliability. I told you, right, what is called reliability? User friendly. And ensuring the what? Product is bug free before the shipment and release. So again, why testing is done? Just now we discussed, right? The why testing is done. The test is done to ensure. Ensure means what? Make sure. Make sure the quality. So whether you are getting the quality or not, that's the reason we are doing the testing. So if you go with any organization, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Deloitte, what are the companies, major companies, not only major companies or startup companies, okay? Initially they're looking for what testers. Okay, some people are saying AI tool will clear all the manual testings. No, I'm not agree with that one. AI also we need to test the bot we need to test. What are the implementation in the bot, right? In AI we can call it as what robotics and bots. That bots also we need to test. Okay, so without testing, they will not launch any product in the market. That is what the power of testing. Okay, you are coming with new technology. Okay, what are a oracle or anything? What are you come with a new technology? With that technology should also need to be tested. Okay, so the testing is more powerful. Okay, so why we are doing the testing? The testing is done to assure. Assure means what? Make sure the quality. How you define the quality? Again, interview question. 100% entry question. How you define the quality? Can anyone tell me? How you know you are getting a quality product? This is entry question. You are saying that I'm working from 2 years for manual. Then they will ask you how you know you are getting a quality product. What is your answer there? How you will get a quality product or a quality software? How you will get? So what you need to answer? Quality is defined. The justification of what? All the requirements of a customer in a application. I told you, right? In testing, what is required? Requirements. If you understand the requirements, you can go with 3 years of experience or 4 years of experience, or even you can go with the 10 years of experience, also not a problem. But you need to understand what? Requirements. If you not understand the requirements, you cannot test your application. Okay. So the requirements are very, very, very important. Okay. In especially in testing. If you don't know coding, not a problem. Zero knowledge of coding, not a problem. But what you need to understand first you need to understand what? Requirements. If you understand the requirements, your testing is easy. Easily you can test your application. Okay. What is the meaning of testing? Just now we discussed, right? What is meaning of testing? Any tested developed application, any developed application. What is developed application means what? Developer will be implemented the application, right? Developer will write some code. Once the development is done, that will comes to where? Testing. What what is our job? We need to check whether it is working according to what? Client requirements or. So they will provide some documents. What is BRS? Anyone know what is called BRS? What is called BRS? Business Requirement Specification Document. What is SRS document? You know what is SRS document? Software Requirement Specification Document. What is FRS document? What is called FRS? You know what is called FRS? FRS is nothing but what? Functional Requirement Specification Document. Okay. Now, especially in testing, we need to follow what? Documents. Okay. There are a lot of documents will be there. They will provide all the documents. We need to follow the documents. Okay, I will show you when the project will come. We need to follow all the documents. Okay, the documents are very, 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 very important. Understanding, right? Is it clear? Anybody have any questions so far? So I will show you all the documents. Okay, so what are the documents for we need to refer? Okay, FRS, SRS, and BRS, Business Requirement Specification Document, and FRS, Functional Requirement Specification Document, and SRS, Software Requirement Specification Document. Okay, you just follow the requirements. If you follow the requirements, your job is easy. Okay, so quality, I told you, right, how you define the quality, justification of what? All the requirements. See, this is your software. How you know this software is 100% quality one? Okay, so this is the software, right? So how you know this is getting 100% quality? So what I told you, right, as a tester you need to follow what? Requirements. As a tester, one second, guys. So they will provide what? Requirements. See, requirement one. Okay, requirement two, requirement three, requirement four. Now tell me, what is your job? What is your job? To test the requirement, right? You need to validate this requirement. It is working. Requirement 2 is also working. Requirement 3 is also. Requirement 3 is also working. Okay, requirement 4 is also working. Then what you can say? You are getting what? Quality product. No doubt at all. This is what testing. First, you need to understand what you need to do in the real time. Okay. How can you say this is a quality product? To verify all the requirements. If you verify all the requirements, you tested this requirement, you already tested this requirement, you already tested this requirement, you already tested this requirement. So definitely what you will get, definitely 100% you will get what? Quality product. No doubt at all. Suppose you are not done proper testing. Okay, suppose you not understand this requirement. Okay, you are not done this requirement. Okay, because you not understand. Okay, so you skip this requirement. Skip means, you know, right? You are remove, you have not work on that one. You tested this one, you tested this one, and also you not tested last requirement. Okay, you are not tested because you are not understand the requirement. Now you cannot expect what? Quality product. Okay, interview question, definitely they will ask you how you know you are getting a quality product. How you know? How you know? How you define the quality? Interview question. How you define the quality? The quality is defined the justification of what? All the requirements. Okay. If you fulfill all the requirements, okay. If you fulfill all the requirements, then definitely will get what? Quality product. Suppose same example if you take here, you're not taking the requirement properly, you're not understand, and you're not done proper way. So you will not get the quality product. Suppose here, if you take requirement 1, okay, requirement 2, okay, requirement 3, requirement 4. If you done, if you cover all the requirements, suppose if you cover means what? You did all the requirements, okay, you did requirement 1 clearly, you did requirement 2 clearly, okay, you did the requirement 3 clearly, okay, you did requirement 4 clearly, okay. In this case, what you will get? Quality product. In business also, you have some requirements, right? If you fulfill all the requirements, if you fulfill all the customer requirements, definitely you will get what? Quality product. Suppose if you not understand the requirements, okay, in testing only one word, what is that? Requirement. If you understand the requirements, your job is easy, very very easy. You can go for, I told you, right, you can go for more than 6 years of experience or more than 10 years of experience, okay, you can easily can go for more than that, okay. So the requirements are very 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 important, okay. So the qualities define the justification of what? All the requirements of the customer in a application, okay. Is it clear? Anybody have any questions so far? Okay. Now, need for software testing. Suppose you want to go for a software testing site. So what is required? So you always think that whether I'm delivering the software quality product or not, you need to check. Always you need to check whether I'm delivering the quality software product or not, you need to check. Okay, that's one of the most important one. Okay, and satisfy the user requirements, okay, whether the user is require the user requirements is good or not, also you need to check, okay, whether user having what we can say that user will happy or not, we need to check, satisfy the user requirements, okay. And making the software more reliable. What is called reliable? Okay, reliable is nothing but what? User friendly or not, you need to check, okay. And reducing the maintenance cost, okay, you also need to check what? Maintenance cost is also you need to check, okay. And avoid the customer dissatisfaction. Once the product will be launched in the market, the customer dissatisfaction, so customer should be always should be happy. If the customer is not happy means, then your product will not be good, okay. So you always remember all these points, okay. Delivering the quality product or not, satisfy the user requirements or not, and making the software is more reliable or not, and reducing the maintenance cost or not, and avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. So this all will come on where? In the testing. Okay, so this is one of the most important point. Okay, you always need to remember this point. And what is the advantages of testing? See, what is the advantages? So when you will do the testing, right, what you will get? You will get what? A quality product. So when you are doing the testing, right, what you will get? You will get the quality product, and client satisfaction will be there. Okay. And one more thing is what? You will get what? More business you will get. Okay. And finally, we can say that what? A bug-free product. You can simply say that it's a bug-free product. So what is the advantages of testing? Quality, quality product, client satisfaction will be there, and more business will be there. And finally, what you can say? Bug-free product. What is the advantages of testing? Simply, you can say that quality product will be there, client satisfaction will be there, and more business will be there. And you can simply say that it's a bug-free product. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions so far? So this is one of the most important one. Okay. Now testing qualities. What qualities is required? See what qualities is required? No compromise on the quality. So when you are testing, right, you will not compromise. Okay, if you compromise on the quality, right, then you will not get the quality product. Okay. So always, what are the issues you observed, you need to report. Okay, that's one of the most important one. No compromise on the quality. Negative testing and positive testing. What is called negative testing and what is called positive testing? Anyone have an idea? So negative testing means what? And positive testing means what? So negative testing means what? When you give the invalid username, right? That will comes on where? Negative testing. When you give the positive testing, right? When you give the valid username, right? That we can call it as what? Positive testing. So this is also one of the most important one, negative testing and positive testing. That is also we need to check. Okay. And analytical skills. What is called analytical skills? What is meaning of analytical skills? You need have some uh, skills like think. You need to think what is right and what is wrong, right? So that is also is very very important one. Okay, so one of the interview question, what is positive testing and what is negative testing? Think, what is positive testing and what is negative testing? Take any example. Okay, any application. So when you give the valid username, right, a valid user ID and valid password, if you click login. So this kind of testing we can call it as what? Positive testing, right? This kind of testing we can call it as what? Positive testing. When you're talking about negative testing, right? Suppose you are giving what? Invalid username. I'm giving what? Invalid. Okay, invalid means I'm giving a wrong username. Test. I'm giving the wrong password. Okay, test. Now I'm trying to click log. So what is happening? See, it is not allowing, right? Invalid. So positive testing also we need to do, as well as what you need to do? You need to do the negative testing also we need to do. So this kind of testing we can call it as what? Positive testing as well as negative testing. So what kind of testing we'll do in first? Can anyone tell me positive testing or negative testing? What kind of testing we'll do, guys? First we will do positive testing or negative testing. So we always do what? Positive testing first. Okay. After that, we'll do what? Negative testing. Okay. So please remember. So interview, they will ask you, can you define what is positive testing and what is negative testing? Okay. So that's one of the most important one. What is meaning of positive testing and what is meaning of negative testing? The positive testing means what? You need to always give the valid username and also you need to give what? A valid username. Okay, valid password. That kind of testing we can call it as what? Positive testing. What is the negative testing? The negative testing is nothing but what? Give the invalid username and give the invalid password. Then you can click the login button. Okay, it should not allow. In case it is allowing means that is the bug. Okay. So this is the way you need to test your application. So that is one of the most important one. Positive testing and negative testing. And also you need have what? Patience is very very important. Okay, so whenever you are doing the testing, right, you require some patience. Okay, you need to observe all the things. And finally one thing is required. What is that? The communication. The communication is very 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 important. Okay, the communication means what? You need to talk, you need to explain them. You need to communicate with the development team. You need to communicate with the testing team, right? So this communication is very 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 important. Okay, if you want to go for a testing site, the communications are very 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 important. Okay, if you want to become a good software tester, what is required? Technical skills is required, and also analytical skills is required. You need have some basic knowledge of other things like SQL, Linux, or anything. Okay, any new technology, that basic knowledge is required. Okay, and always you need to feel like a passion. Yes, this is what if you love the job is easy. Okay, if you need to learn that one first. You need to love that one. Okay, passion means what? You need to love that thing, then only you can easily do. If you feel it is tough, it is very tough. Okay, if you feel it's easy, it's very easy. Okay, but always you need to remember the communication is very very important. Returning skills, because sometimes you need to drop the mail Sometimes you need to write the mails. Okay, so in that case, the communication is very, very important. And productivity, what is called productivity? You need to give a quality of work. Okay, you need to provide what? A quality of work you need to provide. So that we can call it as what? Productivity. Okay, attitude. What is called attitude? Body language. Okay, suppose sometimes the developer will not accept your defect. In that case, what you will do? So developer is not accepting your defect. In that case, what you will do? You will report to senior person, right? So you will report the senior person, right? So body language is also is very, very important. If you go with argument with the developer, right? So you will not get any good results. Okay, so that's the reason what you can do. You can take a screenshot or you can take the screenshot and report it to whom? To your senior person. Is it clear, guys? This is what the basic one. What is software? And what is testing, why the testing is done, and need for a software testing, and what is the advantages of testing, and what qualities is required. Okay, no compromise. Okay, if you compromise, if you saw the spelling mistake is wrong, but you are not reporting, that is the means you are losing the quality. So what are the issues you are observed, you need to report. Okay, immediately you need to report. Okay, that is very, very, very important. Okay, negative testing and positive testing. Negative testing means what? Suppose you are giving invalid username or invalid password. Okay, in that case, it should not work. It should only work with what? Valid username and valid password. Okay, that you need to test. And analytical means you have some technical knowledge. Okay, what is going on? That is also you need to check. Okay, and also patience. Patience is very, very important. Okay, the patience is very, very important. You need to check the things. Okay, patience, mainly patience is very, very important. Okay, and communication and retaining skills. Okay, so the communication is very, very, very important. Anybody have any question, guys? So this session is completely to what we can say that manual and automation. Okay, manual is hardly 20 to 25 classes. It will be finished. After the manual, we'll start the automation. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Okay. And every day we have what 1 hour session like 8 to 9. Okay. So that's one of the most important here. Okay, good. Thank you. So here we will cover all the real time only. Okay. So tomorrow what we can see is what are the software testing types. Okay. This is one of the most important. Who will do the white box testing and who will do the black box testing, we'll see tomorrow. After that, what we need to learn, we'll need to learn SDLC. Along with this, along this, we will provide what one project and one live project we can do, and moreover, we will do what Jira as well as agile methodology. These two things we will do. Okay, Jira means what? Suppose you find any defect, so where you will report that defect. So in the Jira, okay, that we will learn in the live practically, and also we learn agile methodology. Agile is one of the most important one. How we can get the task, how we can handle the task. So all the things we will discuss in agile methodology. Okay. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Last call. You guys need to speak. Okay. Communicate. Okay. That's one of the most important one. Interaction is very, very important. Okay. Then tomorrow we'll see that the what are the testing types. There are two types. One is structural testing. Another is what? Functional testing. Then who will do the white box testing and who will do the black box testing? That we will see then tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. We'll meet on tomorrow with the same time. Thank you guys.